Howdy y'all, welcome to my disaster. I've been trying to clean up in here. I had Grand Brat come over earlier today and I was like, look what I see, I'm cleaning up. He looked around, and he looked around, and he looked at me, and he looked around, and he didn't say a word. So what are you here for? You're here to see me eat, I guess, and listen to me babble. I have one of these big bowls of this hot and spicy fiery beef flavored ramen noodle things. They're not super hot. They're okay. I took and added, I don't know if you can see that, pieces of roast beef from the deli. You know, it comes in a tub, not actually the deli, just from the store. I like to add, if I have it, I like to add ground beef, you know, crumbles or something like that. I didn't have any made up or any leftover hamburgers or anything else. So. And then I added some sambal, which is the chili paste cousin to sriracha. And then I added my doctored up sriracha, which has about a third, maybe a little less of a third of Carolina Reaper puree. So let's see. And I don't do chopsticks. That's hot like steamy hot, not hot like spicy hot. It's got a nice little kick to it. I found these rags. I shouldn't say I found them. I found them in the back of my son's trailer. He's a painting contractor, and he buys these things in bulk. And I grabbed a couple big old handfuls. They're just plain cotton rags. This one's actually been cut a couple times, but they're nice. I've been using them all over the house as we've been cleaning and whatnot, and they go nice in my various bags. But I guess a little update on the old miss. Cancer's kicking her butt, as some of you who have been around here for a while know. She's not on chemo at the moment. We're about to start her on a different treatment with an oral medication. But first we have to get it so that she stops throwing up. Because everything she eats, she throws up. Or almost everything she eats. I can get her to do a quarter cup of broth or something like that at a time, and she keeps it down. Maybe an hour later, get a little bit more and a few crackers and maybe a bite of vegetables or something, but not enough to support life. So we've been trying for like 2 weeks to get her this new painkiller. And between the hurricane and red tape, it's been a real nightmare. But I think we finally have it. The prescription is at the pharmacy, so hopefully the pharmacist will fill it, and we'll get her started on that tomorrow and see what that does. So it takes a lot out of you. You don't realize until you're going through it. I mean, I've watched other people go through it and never realized, you know, what they're going through. You know how the sick person is, you don't realize, what their partner is going through, or their caretaker, or whoever. And it can be difficult, and she can't even really roll over by herself because she's just in so much pain. So I have to be very gentle and roll her over and then make sure she's covered, and go back in a little while and make sure that her drink is where she can reach it, and see if she needs another pain pill, or make sure that the blankets haven't moved off of her feet. So, like I said, it takes a lot out of you. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just stating facts. Sometimes life sucks. And this really sucks. But now we've always been, I mean, you can look around my room, I'm a pack rat. And she's as bad or worse. We kind of feed each other that way. And I mean, she literally, I'm pretty much stuck in this one room. She's got boxes and boxes all over the place. The kids have been going through, organizing and cleaning up the living room and whatnot so that there's a place to sit. They went out and got her a lounge chair type thing, or not, I guess it's kind of like a lazy boy lays back. It's got heat and vibration and all that. Not new. I wouldn't know what to do with new, but not real old either. So this is pretty good. Probably could have used a little bit more. Probably could have put some peppers in this. I might have kicked it up a little bit. Put some pickled jalapenos, or pickled, not jalapenos, habaneros. I like these. There's enough to make a meal. I don't think they're quite as salty as some of the other ones. The noodles are the noodles have a nicer texture, I think, than some of the other ramen. The ones you buy the big packages of anyway, the real cheap ones. So this was $1, so it's not like it's hot cuisine. I like taking the shrimp flavored one and adding tuna fish or salmon, or even if I've got some shrimp, small shrimp. Just doctor it up, kind of make it a little bit more than what it is. when you slurp up the noodles, it takes that heat right down there in the back of your throat. It's good. And I got my room air conditioner kicking. I got the fan blowing on me, and I'm sweating. So I'm a happy camper. I'm gonna need to get back in the shower and shampoo. Sorry, it's been a sweaty day. Think about doing a question and answer. XDM50 Dwayne, one of my longest term subscribers, one of my first, I think, up there in the first 5 or 10 anyway. I've been following his channel for several years. Anyway, he just did a question and answer. I really need to take the time to watch it. It's over an hour long on his answers, and it's just I've been just slam packed here the past few days. The kids wanting to come over and see their mom and spend time with her, and there's like non-stop people underfoot. Which is good in a way because, I mean, I don't have to be here the whole time. It gives me time to get out and go and do something else. But I usually don't. Now I've got like a cup and a half of broth in here. Still a bunch of other stuff too. Yeah, that's good. This would have some of y'all's toenails curling up, I guarantee. Kind of a funny story. We went out, I don't know, almost a week ago. Last Thursday, I think it was. Went to a seafood restaurant, and I got these crab cakes. I love the crab cakes. They're made with real fresh blue claw crab meat, big old chunks of. Anyway, the one Grand Brat, he loves shrimp. And he just had some broiled shrimp, and he was sitting there peeling them. And I said, "Here, take some of this tartar sauce that they gave me." And he dipped his shrimp in, and started eating on it. Man, his eyes got big as saucers. He grabbed for his drink and started going down. I'm like, "What's the matter?" "It's hot." I said, "Buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was hot at all." He said, "It's because you're the Pepper King, Pop." really didn't know it had any tang to it. But kids are a trip. A little while later that same evening, he was sitting there, he was all like bored, and food was done and whatnot. And I handed him my phone. I said, here, see if you can find a game to play. I thought I had turned off all games and blocked all games. I don't want them on my phone. Oh, excuse me. And even the game, the Play Store game app thing or whatever is turned off. I don't know how he did it, but he found a game to play. And I was like, what did you find? He found some boat racing game, I think it was. I said, where'd you find that? And he turns the phone around, he says, Pop, you push this button right here, and see this? It all pops up, and you go like this, and then you go right here, and then you go over here, and it, see, there's the game. Okay. Yeah, knows more than I do. I need to ask him how I can set my phone up so it doesn't get phone calls from people I don't know, or people that I don't want. One thing I like about my gizmo, that little turquoise thing I carry on my suspenders all the time. It only calls 4 people. Only 4 people could call it. It's also a tracking device, which is why I am mandatory to wear it. But the phone actually that I'm using here to record on now, I'm driving down the road and it decides it's going to start ringing and whatnot, and it's not somebody that I know, so it's just aggravating. Anyway, I guess that's it. I am done. I appreciate y'all sitting here listening to me rant and carry on. And actually, I appreciate y'all just being out there. Period. I don't know how many we're up to. 316. I can't see. I'm on the wrong screen. Anyway. Well, yeah, we're pushed past 300 and. We're on our way to 1 million, folks. One person at a time. I love every one of y'all. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Share me around on your social media. If you would, share the link I have down below to my nephew's GoFundMe. People helping people. He's sent multiple tractor trailer loads of supplies down into South Florida, or from a donation center in Virginia. He's trying to set up an airplane shuttle service. He has a couple of airplanes at his disposal. Various car clubs and whatnot are doing fundraisers and coming and making huge donations for supplies and whatnot. And it's all needed. Trust me, it's all needed. Parts of Puerto Rico, there's nothing there. I mean, the island is devastated. I mean, it's and some of the other islands are as bad, if not worse, almost level. So the government's trying to help, but it's a drop in the bucket. Our efforts are a drop in the bucket. but you take a lot of drops and put them in the bucket. Pretty soon that bucket's full. So, if you can see your way, you can. If not, then you can't. Then, you know, that's fine too. We're not promised tomorrow, so give your loved ones a kiss and a hug. If they're not nearby, give them a call and let them know you love them. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Until I see y'all again. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.